Honda Dirt Car Sportsman. 30 cars called out for tonight's feature. John Burr and myself will take you through the rest of the features here this evening. Starting inside row number 1, the 76G, that is Skylar Greenfield, and outside him will be the 18 of Justin Gadbaugh. Number 91 of Josh Riom sits inside your second row, and outside will be the 621 of Brian Hudson. Row number 3 to the inside, the 66W, that's Derek Webb, and on the high side, the 45R is Preston Forbes. Jared Herbison's number 38J, and the 415 of Andrew Red make up row number 4. Row 5, Gavin Isley, the 18E to the inside. Outside him, the young lady out of Kingston, that is Jessica Power. Row number 6 to the inside, Anthony Stockman's number 57, and Jordan Kelly, number 24. Row number 7, Dalton Rombo, the number 41 is inside. Outside to be the 60 of Jackson Gill. Taylor Caprera, the number 21, sits inside row number 8. Outside him will be David Rogers in the 44. The Addison Bowman, number 12, sits inside our 9th row. And on the outside will be Chris Thurston in the number 2. Greg Henry's 15 and the 34 of Eric Nyer make up row number 10. Row number 11 is George Sanford's number 25 and Kyle Sharp's 12S. Row 12, Tyler Reynolds, the 81, and the Joel Hall, number 29J. Remington Hams, 57. And the 621 of Trevor Gibbons make up row 13. Row number 14, the 117 of CJ Castelletti. And the 10B is Jamie Brown. And your final row on the field, the number 1 of Jack Meeks. And on the high side, Mike Gadbaugh, the 4X machine. Number 3 and 4.
Got her now? Yep. Okay, looking good. Jeff and I worked this together. We hope we can end up the same time. Look, all you're doing right now is following the tops. You take 30 race cars times 300 horsepower, and we are still looking under green. This track is in excellent shape. As you said before, it's a little different than it was last week. It was heavy. This is a pure racetrack right now. If they can get this thing to bite, it's going to be good. You can see that, Jeff, as they will try and run the outside probably as well.
3 wide battles. They work off turn number 2. Johnny down the backstretch. They will go. Skylar Greenfield trying to hold on to that spot as they go down the backstretch. But the FX Caprera, number 21 of Taylor Caprera, making his name known now as he'll work into turn 3 and 4. He'll come to the bottom of the racetrack, battle for the number 3 spot.
When have you seen 30 cars at one racetrack in one race? Maybe 30 cars total, but that looks good. And how do they do it? Because they're running a transponder. We have people up here with these cars run a transponder about the size of a pack of cigarettes in front of the right rear axle. That is how it is scored.
They come off turn number 4 down the front stretch. They will go. It continues to be the number 18 out in front of the field. That's Gadbaugh. Takes him down to turn number 1 and 2. Bunch of cars together coming into turn number 2.
Looking good out of turn number 2, as Jeff said. Right now your racing is in the middle of the pack. Greenfield has got them covered at this time. As they work off the point once again for the small block Sportsman. Everybody in good shape as Ramon goes by in that 91. He's having a lot of little silly trouble with short-cut tires and so forth, but that's part of being a racer.
So Justin Gadbaugh continuing to show the way as they work through turn number 3 and 4. Battle up behind him now for the number 2 spot as they come to the line this time. We'll check it. Gadbaugh, your leader, followed by Brian Hudson. Then it's back to the Josh Rayome, number 91. Jared Herbison chasing him. Skylar Greenfield, Derek Webb, Preston Forbes, Andrew Wren, Jackson Gill, Anthony Stockman, and Dalton Rombo round out the top 10 cars.
Side by side, look at Chris Thurston in the 2 car. Again, that's a borrowed power plant in there from an ARCA driver, as he's having trouble with the steel motor, and they got a new one on the way from General Motors.
working down into turn number 3 and 4, John, as they work off the north end of the Speedway. One more time, Gadball looking to hold on as they come down the front stretch.
Jeff, I've been watching this 38 of Harbison. He started out there in position number 7. He's starting to run the out. Whoa, we got a spinner right down here in front in turn number 4.
Come down and watch those kids run sometime.
Yeah, I started that in 1973, and I still see some of the guys.
Yeah.
And they just a great group of personality.
Yeah.
Here we go. They light the sky, and the girl flag is round. Here we go. Down in front once again for that number 621 of Brian Hudson. Brian, very impressive in his heat as they fly. Look at that. 4 cars wide. Stack them up off of turn number 1 and 2. Again, you look ahead at about 4 or 5 cars if you can, just see what they're doing. You can run anywhere on that racetrack, Jeff.
I can't believe they're 4 wide again, John. On turn number 4, as you said, this track is hooked up. They can drive anywhere, and they are trying to get to the front in a hurry.
You not only you got respect for your car, but you got respect for the guy riding next to you when you can do that and not do something stupid. Again, we were talking about Harbison. He started 7th. He's running a little high, likes to go high. He's motoring up in there right now, doing the battle out there with a 621 of Hudson.
They'll work off turn number 2 down the backstretch. That lead battle continuing down is now the Gibbons ride. Trevor Gibbons out in front of the field brings him to turn number 3 and 4, but here comes Harbison tiptoeing around the outside, as John said. Quickest car on the racetrack. Here comes the 38J.
Looking good again with the Andy Wren. Strong in his particular car in that 415. Yellow. Jessica, you have a yellow. Got a car inside out in turn number 4. The guys will go pick him up right away.
Single file.
No,
I mean, he's class. There's
Yes,
no doubt about what he did for this sport. We got a green. It's in the air. Here they come. Looking down there, and once again, as Hudson takes them out of turn number 1 and number 2 and down the backstretch under yellow here in lap number 12. 8 to go, Jeff.
Johnny, you just talked about Jessica Power, the young lady out of Kingston. She's on the inside of a 3-wide battle for the number 2 spot as they work off number 4. She'll come down the front stretch. Jessica Power all the way up in 3 position.
Andy Wren is not going to be, I'll tell you, hang on to somebody you love, because we got a dandy right here.
Down the backstretch, that battle will continue. Power up to the number 3 position. Harbison trying to catch to the outside of Brian Hudson. Hudson's going to drift up the racetrack off turn 4. He'll continue to show the way down the front stretch.
Again, they're not running with a radio. They can't tell them. They got no spotters. But it looks like Hudson might have moved up a little bit to the outside. That may be the fast lane.
Watching Jackson Gill work his way up through the field. Gill all the way up into the top 5 now as Steve Rickett gets ready to wave to the field. 5 more laps to go.
Harbison right there. He's got company. Look at Jessica Power. She likes that inside lane. That makes me completely wrong. Here they come down there once again.
They work down into turn number 3 and 4. Once again,
Whoa.
Jessica Power, bottom of the racetrack. Harbison to the top side. Brian Hudson just trying to hold off the field as they come down the front stretch. Harbison to the outside, holds on to the number 2 spot. They work down into turn number 3 and 4. Hudson goes up the hill one more time. Now Jared Harbison changes length. He'll come to the bottom of the racetrack. Jessica Power able to slide a nose underneath them. She'll take over the number 2 spot. Over in turn number 3. Power down to the bottom of the racetrack, but now she's going to start to run out of real estate as Brian Hudson has opened up about an 8-car advantage over the field. He'll take him down into turn number 1 and 2. Hudson, the 621, started in position number 4 very quickly, went to the front of the field, and the young man charging down the backstretch out in front of the 52 of Jessica Power. They work through turn number 3 and 4. Parallel sticks will be coming out. Just 2 more trips around the Speedway. 1 more mile to go as they come racing down in front. Brian Hudson right to the top of turn number 1 and 2. Power down to the inside. Harbison chasing him. And then it'll be followed by Andrew Wren, Jackson Gill, the next car in line. Josh Riom chasing them. Jordan Kelly, Anthony Stockman. And then it's Dave Rogers, Preston Forbes, Taylor Capri. Caprera, George Sanford, Derek Webb, and Justin Gadbaugh. They work off turn number 4. White flag is in the air. Brian Hudson trying to pick up his first feature win of the 2018 season. He'll work off turn number 2 down the backstretch. 5-car length, now 6-car length advantage. Over Jessica Power, working to turn number 3 and 4. 1 car slow to the top side. Brian Hudson comes off the bottom of turn number 4, and Brian Hudson is going to be your feature winner. He'll be followed by Jessica Power and Jared Herbison. Behind them, it will be Jackson Gill, followed by Andrew Wren, Josh Rayone, Jordan Kelly, Dave Rogers, Anthony Stockman, Preston Forbes, George Sanford, Taylor Caprera, Derek Webb, Justin Gadbaugh, Addison Bowman also in there. So for the first time in the 2018 season, the FX Caprera Honda.
FX Caprera Honda, Garlock, Schmud Motors, 92.5, Dirt Motorsports, Small Block Modified, Sportsman. Makes his home in Adams, New York. He's been around for a while. He's got a Bicknell chassis machine. Let's give him a nice can and welcome Brian Hudson! All right! In the roof dance, no less, Zach. I think he liked the track. Warm? Is it? Not bad. Congratulations. Good to see you again.
Glad to be down here.
Yeah. Like that outside?
Hell, a lot of bite up there.
Did you feather it all? Did you stay right on the throttle?
I had to feather a little bit.
People you want to thank?
All my sponsors, Caprera's and 03 Motorsports, Garlock Realty, Tunes 92.5, Sean Granger, everybody that helps out.
Got a lot of guys work on the car during the week too?
Oh yeah, I got a few guys that come down. It's a lot of hard work I put in.
You'll get more now, probably.
Hopefully, yeah, that'd be great.
Is this a new Bicknell or is it older? Or?
Nope, same car. It's 2012.
2012. They build them good, don't they?
They do.
Good.
Nothing but the best.
Good. So this makes it worthwhile.
It does, very, very much. Hard fought. Last year was pretty rough.
Yeah.
We had a lot of adversity and glad to overcome it.
You come up on top of the heap. So did you think about the bottom at all? Were you happy? People were looking at you on the bottom.
No, I ran the bottom in the heat race, and the 38 car ate me alive. So
you stay right up there. Did the track change at all?
It seemed like it had a little more bite in it. Once the sun went down, maybe it got a little cooler. Some moisture maybe came out, but it was smooth. It's a beautiful track.
It is. They did a great job. Good to see you down in front. Come on, you ladies and gentlemen.